You're walking home from work when you notice the police car following you. 3 blocks now. Your heart pounds as you turn the corner, hoping they'll drive past. They don't. The siren chirps once. You stop, hands trembling as you slowly turn around. 2 officers step out, hands on their holsters. Turn around, hands behind your back. The cold metal handcuffs click around your wrists. You ask what you're being arrested for. Bank robbery on 5th Street. 2 hours ago. Your mind races. 2 hours ago, you were in a meeting with 12 people. You have witnesses. This is a mistake, a terrible, fixable mistake. At the station, they show you the security footage. A figure in a blue hoodie. Same height, same build. The face is obscured, but the resemblance is undeniable. They fingerprint you. The ink stains your fingers black. You explain about the meeting, give them names and numbers. The detective nods but doesn't seem convinced. The phone calls begin. Your boss, confused. Your mother, crying. Your neighbors, whispering. The story breaks on the evening news before you even get a lawyer. Bail is set at $50,000. Your savings account has $800. Your credit cards are maxed. You're staying in jail until trial. Your court-appointed lawyer is 26 and handling 43 cases. She has 17 minutes to discuss your defense. The meeting witnesses? 3 remember you differently. 2 can't be reached. Week 2 in jail. Your cellmate tells you about plea bargains. Take the deal, he says. 5 years is better than 20. You've never committed a crime. The prosecutor offers a deal. Plead guilty to attempted robbery. Serve 3 years. Your lawyer recommends accepting. The evidence is circumstantial but strong, she explains. You refuse. This isn't you. Someone else wore your clothes, matched your height, chose your neighborhood. Someone planned this. Someone wanted you to take the fall. The trial begins. 12 strangers will decide your fate based on grainy footage and circumstantial evidence. The prosecution paints you as desperate, unemployed, living paycheck to paycheck. You were laid off 2 months ago. Your rent is 3 weeks overdue. The motive writes itself in the prosecutor's narrative. Desperation drives good people to bad choices. Your alibis crumble under cross-examination. The meeting started 15 minutes late. Traffic cameras show gaps in your route home. Reasonable doubt becomes unreasonable hope. The fingerprints don't match. This should save you. But the defense expert is challenged on methodology. The jury looks confused. Science becomes opinion. Day 6 of testimony. The real robber remains free while you sit in this chair, watching your life dissected. Your mother cries in the gallery every day. The closing arguments begin. The prosecutor speaks of evidence and patterns. Your lawyer talks about reasonable doubt and presumption of innocence. Both sound rehearsed. The jury deliberates for 18 hours. Each hour feels like a day. Your fate rests with 12 people who've never met you before this week. Has the jury reached a verdict? The foreman stands. Your heart stops. We have, Your Honor. The envelope crinkles as the judge opens it. Guilty. The word echoes in your skull. Your legs give out. The gavel pounds. Your life as you knew it is over. When sentencing is set for next month, you return to your cell, no longer presumed innocent. The other inmates treat you differently now. You're officially one of them. 8 to 15 years. The judge speaks about rehabilitation and justice served. You think about the real robber, free somewhere, probably watching this on the news. Your appeals are denied. New evidence is inadmissible. Witnesses recant their recantations. The system has spoken, and it says you're guilty of a crime you didn't commit. Year 3. You've stopped protesting your innocence, not because you're guilty, but because nobody listens anymore. Innocence becomes a luxury you can't afford. The real robber strikes again. Same bank, same methods. But you're still in prison, so it can't be you. Finally, proof of your innocence arrives 5 years too late. Your conviction is overturned. You walk out of prison after 63 months, blinking in sunlight you haven't felt as a free man since the day they arrested you. The world moved on without you. Your apartment was sold. Your job was filled. Your friends found new friends. You're free, but you're also completely alone. The real robber confesses from his own jail cell. He chose you randomly, followed you home, studied your routine. You were simply convenient. They offer you a settlement. $2 million for 5 years of your life. The lawyers take 40%. The government apologizes for the regrettable error. You buy a house in another state. New name, new life, new identity. But every siren makes your heart race. Every police car is a threat. You try to date. She asks about the gap in your employment history. You can't explain 5 missing years without revealing what happened. The conversation dies. Sleep brings nightmares of handcuffs and gavels. You wake at 3 a.m., checking locks, wondering if they'll come for you again. Innocence doesn't guarantee safety. 10 years later, you read about another wrongful conviction. Different crime, different person, same broken system. You wonder how many innocent people are behind bars right now. You volunteer with the Innocence Project now. Every case feels personal. Every freed prisoner reminds you that justice delayed is justice denied. The system failed you all. Sometimes you wonder who you would have been if this never happened. Would you have married? Had children? Built a different life? These questions have no answers. The real robber died in prison 3 years ago. Heart attack. He never apologized, never acknowledged the life he destroyed by choosing your face, your height, your hoodie. You still wear blue hoodies sometimes. Not defiance, not statement, just comfort. The color doesn't define you anymore, but the scars of what it cost you always will. Your story becomes a documentary. An American injustice, they call it. Awards are won. Careers are built. Your pain becomes entertainment. The detective who arrested you retires with full pension. The prosecutor becomes a judge. The system that failed you continues unchanged, processing new cases, new lives. 20 years pass. Your mother is buried without ever seeing justice for what happened to her son. The grief follows you to the cemetery and home again. You're 56 now. Half your adult life was defined by a crime you didn't commit. The other half spent recovering from the first half. This is your legacy, a young lawyer calls. New DNA technology. Your case could be reopened, officially cleared. But what's the point? The damage is permanent. The years are gone. You decline the offer. Some wounds don't need reopening. Some victories come too late to matter. You've built a life around the wreckage. It's enough. Your mailbox still bears the name you chose after prison. Your real identity died in that courthouse 23 years ago. This person survived. This person endures. You plant a garden behind your house, tomatoes and peppers. Life that grows from nothing needs only time and attention. Unlike justice, the harvest always comes. The neighborhood kids call you Mr. Jim. They don't know your story. To them, you're just the quiet man who gives out full-size candy bars on Halloween. Sometimes you think about parallel universes. In one, you never wore that blue hoodie. In another, the meeting ran on time. In this one, you water your tomatoes and try not to wonder. The system that destroyed your life still operates. New suspects, new evidence, new mistakes. But tonight, your tomatoes are ripe, your doors are locked, and you're finally home.